This makes no sense because I can literally fly from Halifax to Montreal for about an hour, or I can drive from Halifax to Montreal for about 11 hours, or what we're gonna do today, we're gonna take the train for almost 24 hours.
So I'm actually super excited about it, but the reason I'm super excited is we have a really cool accommodation inside that we have never done in our train experience. So yeah, just waiting to check in.
Let's see if this experience is worth it because, yes, it is also more expensive than driving or flying.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm so excited. We have our little wristbands. We made a reservation for lunch. Now we are car 37, seat 2. So from what I can see, there's 2 types of cars. And from what I understand, the sleepers are these cars. But we're going to find that out once we get inside. Thank you very much. They're so tiny.
It's quite narrow in here.
So, first impression, I will say it's a little bit smaller than I anticipated, but that's okay because we have a bed. That's the main thing. On top of that, there's something else that we're going to try out later, which will be exciting. But for right now, I'm just trying to find where to put things. Ow. And I think this is our best option.
So we just had our safety brief, just like in a plane, but quite different. Now we know how to like break windows, do our bed, and open doors, everything basically. We have our train attendant, I think that's how they call them, Francois. She's super nice. Yeah. And I think we're gonna have a good go. We have like, there's a Wi-Fi car where we can go work. There's a canteen. There's a restaurant which we're gonna go in 45 minutes. Yep. It's gonna be unique, but
with the sleeper too, you get 3 meals of 2 courses each. I think it's 2 courses. Yeah. Included into your thing.
As much as like the 23 hours or something is like ticking me off, I think it's gonna be a good journey.
I think so too.
Yeah.
This is it. We're moving. I don't know why I'm so excited right now. I really am.
It's 11:32 though. We're 2 minutes late.
A little 2 minutes late. That's okay.
Good afternoon. On behalf of Via Rail Canada, we'd like to welcome you aboard on Train 15, The Ocean.
Thank you.
Let's go for lunch.
So we are on our way for lunch, and it's funny, like walking in the train, you're like walking backwards. It's like a plane, but it moves a little bit more, I would say.
You can feel the momentum. So we're just passing through another car here, which is still sleepers. So there's car 30 and 37, and I think there's some more up at the front. But, oh my goodness, I'm gonna whack my hip on one of these.
Ooh, Wi-Fi. So for lunch, there's actually 2 different slots, one at 12, one at 1:45. Yeah. And it's like, the instructions are like very severe. Like you have to be there at 12 because you only have 1 hour and 15 minutes to lunch. After that, they kick you out. But then
we showed up at 12 and they're like, well, we're not ready yet, so just wait for an announcement.
Hopefully it's not like eating our time window. We'll see.
So it's actually a 3-course meal. We start with the soup of the day, not sure what that is yet. But then you have 3 choices for main. So there's salmon cakes, a miso chicken ramen noodle salad, that's a mouthful, and 3 cheese manicotti. I think Dave's gonna get the salmon and I'm gonna get the chicken. It's served with tea or coffee, hot chocolate, juice, milk, or soft drink.
So this is one of the main reasons why this trip takes so long. Yes, there's a lot of stop at different train stations, but on top of that, we need to stop every time there's another train coming the other way, which right now this is going to take about 15 to 20 minutes to let this train pass. So, yeah. So for our soup of the day, we have a clam chowder, which is very Canadian. And it smells so good. Super hot though, hold on.
The flavor is really, really good. So I have the cold ramen salad with like some type of curry dressing and chicken.
got the salmon cake with homemade tartar sauce. Not homemade. Let's see if it's any good. It's pretty good, but the salmon cake are definitely like reheated because they are zero crunchy, but the flavor is good.
So for dessert, it looks like a carrot cake with like a caramel on top. See if it's cream cheese icing too. This is the best thing out of everything that we have eaten. That is so good. You need to try that.
Oh my god. Everything else was like mediocre. This is like one of the best carrot cake I've ever had in my life. Whoa.
Yeah. Let's
trying to go back to our cabin, but every time somebody is coming the opposite way, you have to like get in or wait at the end of a car because literally because look at this, I'm pretty much as wide as the alleyway. Tracy, food review.
dessert the highlight. Like that
Definitely
was
by
fantastic.
far. Yes.
I would say, to be honest, the soup was really, really good too.
It was good. Just not a lot of like seafood in it.
Yeah.
But flavor, very nice.
Fantastic.
And then the mains,
Your main was better
mediocre.
than mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
what you'd expect.
reheated kind of thing, but nothing wrong with that.
No.
Yeah.
But that dessert.
But that dessert.
That dessert.
This is where it was at. So on our journey today, we are doing a total of 1,346 kilometers, or about 836 miles. Again, from Halifax to Montreal, we have 18 stops, which is, one of the reasons why this takes almost 24 hours. And how long does it take, Tracy, exactly?
So we left at 11:30 a.m. and then we're gonna be in Montreal by 10 a.m. So because there's a time difference on there, we're going to be on this train for 23 hours and 30 minutes. So we just made our dining reservation. We were gonna do 6:30 for supper. They have 5, 6:30, and 8:15, but we were recommended to do 5 o'clock because all the other ones, they would have not had the amount of food, basically, of the options. Sorry, that's a better way to put it. So 5 o'clock it is for dinner. Got our little ticket, and now I think it's time to show you around. So welcome to our Sleeper Plus cabin here on the Via Rail train called the Ocean, going from Halifax to Montreal. So as you can see, daytime setup. We have a little bench here. This can also flip up if you want to stretch your legs out. Couple pillows to go for the nighttime. Ooh, that was loud, sorry. The nighttime configuration. You can store some things underneath. I have one book bag and just a little tote bag, but it's not super high, so this stuff does not fit underneath. But you have some storage in there, which is actually pretty big. Little coat hanger. You do have, before this falls, a closet in here. I'm just slamming everything, apparently. What's in here? Oh, another little compartment. We are on here, as we said, for 23 hours, so maybe we'll get a little comfy. Who knows? Garbage bin. Anything else I'm missing? Plugs. Window. Oh, this is a tray table. Want to do some work or eat? We have a nice little curtain there. Then if you come over this side, we have a full-length mirror. But now, not all sleepers actually have a shower. However, ours does. Welcome to our bathroom. Our little bathroom tour. It is a wet shower, so everything has to be covered whenever you do shower. But I think it's pretty cool. If you do have one that is only a toilet, you can go to a public shower that is on the car. I don't know what car. The car. So yeah. This is home for the next 23 hours. It's pretty cozy.
We'll make sure to show you the setup at night as well when the 2 beds are made. Yes, bunk beds. Guess who's sleeping up there? Me. But otherwise, you get a bunch of different lights, reading lights as well, just ambiance light, and it is temperature control. The lower it goes is 18 degrees, which is a bit sad. Tracy and I we like it around 14, 16, but it's actually very nice right now, I have to say.
So after an afternoon of working, this feels weird. You won't believe it, but it's time to eat supper.
I'm happy that we're gonna definitely have all the options because we're the first dinner service, but 5's a little bit early to eat, to be honest. Also, it's been muggy all day in Nova Scotia. We just crossed into New Brunswick and look at this, nice and sunny.
Okay, so the bread is so good. It did come out warm, and it is the perfect texture. But for the main, David got the tomato soup, which is the soup of the day for supper, and I got the carrot Moroccan salad. I'm not sure where the carrot is. Really good though.
My soup is super good, actually better than at lunchtime, and it's tomato soup. And contrary to Tracy, who doesn't have a lot of carrot in her carrot salad, well, I have a lot of tomato in my tomato soup.
That's really good. It's spicy, it's peri-peri, but that's really good.
Let's say about my beef bourguignon. Oh, there's cooked mushrooms. I hate cooked mushrooms, but that's my fault. I should have read the description. It would be a lie if I was saying that it's so good. It's okay.
What's the critique?
The quality of the beef, like it's a little bit like dry inside. Like even though it's in a sauce, like once you bite in it, it's very like fibrous. It's okay. Yours is much better. It is spicy.
I think I heard that there's cheesecake for dessert, and it was even half as good as what the dessert for lunch was. It's gonna be great. Normally, cherry cheesecake is a no bake, so like a really thin cheesecake. But this one actually came out New York style. It was good. It was really good.
It doesn't beat the carrot cake from lunch, but it's still solid.
So, a quick little awkward Tracy train tour because there's people around. I'm gonna give you a quick tour of like the common areas. But first of all, behind me is the economy class. You can see that. And then up ahead the other way is the sleeper class. I do want to say that when you're in sleeper class, you have 3 meals included and you have a separate meal train compared to economy class. So yes, economy is half the price, but you are in a seat for 23 and a half hours, whereas we get a bed, and to me it is worth the extra price. So let's go. So what we just walked through was actually the lounge for the economy side, and there is a canteen there too. I think there's less people that on the front side, our canteen is actually closed, so we can have access to that. Now let's go through the restaurant cart. So now we are in the sleeper lounge, and the lounges are the only place that have free onboard Wi-Fi. So if you need to get some work done, and because it does cut in and out of signal, this is the place you want to go. And then on the back side, there's even free tea, coffee, hot chocolate, drinks, refreshments, whatever. And then this very narrow hallway is the sleeper train. Fun fact, train facts with Tracy. This is weird because it should be train facts with Dave. However, on each train sleeper, I always forget you need to leave it in.
Then this.
In. Okay, so back to my fun facts with Tracy. Each car is actually named after a place in Canada. So this one is Cavendish, PEI, which is very fitting because we just came back from PEI, as you would have seen in the last video. So yeah. One thing I did want to say is every second car is like this one, the seat's this way, but on the other one, the seat's the other way. So there's no guarantee that you're going to be facing forward or backwards when you're moving.
Okay, time to turn our cabin, do the turn down of our cabin. I'm not sure.
Push it in and up.
Oh no, push it up. And oh, look at this bed. There you go. It's already made. That's pretty nice. It's kind of cozy. I mean, it's not very wide, but like it's long enough for a guy who's 5'8" and a half. I mean, if you're 6'4", it's definitely not the best. But if you're like compact size like me, it's great. And now the fun part. It's a bit squeaky. with a rail to make sure that you don't fall down during the night. And then there's like a secret compartment right here where you can get a ladder so you can go up in your bed. Oh, no, it goes here where we have all our bags. Anyway, you get the concept.
So it is time to test out the shower that is on board. First time I ever had a shower on a train, moving train at that. So we have a little shower bag. Let's see what's inside. We have a towel and bar soap and shampoo. Ooh, the shampoo smells really good. And inside we even have face cloths and a hand towel. I would say that's pretty well stocked for showering on a train. Now, as I've said before, it's like a wet bath, so you do have to have the door closed when you come in and shower because everything will get wet. So let's see how it goes. I think that was the roughest part of the track. Just about fell over there. Just in case it is rough inside, there actually is handlebars too. In case you need to hold on to something. Anyways, honestly, for showering on a train, that's pretty much all you can ask for. It has hot water, it has pressure. I showered on a train and I could have washed my hair. So, I'm happy.
It's not very powerful, but they even have a hair dryer. It would take forever to dry your hair like that. For me, it's not too bad, but like Tracy, would never happen. Time for a little movie night. Yes, in a train. We are kind of restricted when the two beds are out, but we are doing it. Tracy's gonna be this way. I'm gonna be this way. We're using the little table to put the iPad with the movie on. I mean, come on. We're doing movie night in a train. A moving train.
It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
It's pretty cool. Good morning.
Good morning.
How did you sleep?
As expected.
Yeah.
So like not the best, but also not the worst either.
Yeah, we were like kind of like in and out of sleep. Sometimes it's like really smooth, sometimes it's not really smooth.
There was one portion, it was so bumpy.
Yeah.
I was so confused.
But let me tell you, it's much better than in a plane in economy class.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for breakfast.
If there's any left.
Yeah, there's breakfast left. Okay, let's go see if there's still some breakfast left, because it is 8:30, no, 7:30, because we basically lost an hour when we crossed into the province of Quebec. But yeah, I'm hungry.
So for breakfast, we have three options. One being a ham and cheese omelet, then lemon ricotta pancakes with bacon. I have seen the pancakes, there's definitely no ricotta. And then just a continental. So we're gonna start with coffee. So yeah, coffee was really good there, but I want a coffee to go back to room. And as I said earlier, that you can actually come here and have free coffee, tea, yeah, that's tea. There's hot chocolate. Oh, there's a whole bunch of different types of teas. Cool. I think this empty. They're out, so I'm gonna see if I can get some from the kitchen. Thank you so much. Found coffee after all. So the girl in the kitchen, she doesn't want to be on camera, so that is perfectly fine, but she is the sweetest. She always looks after us. She makes sure I had my coffee when there was none up here. She's making my trip.
Good morning. We will be arriving at the Montreal station, our final destination in about
There you
10
go.
to 15 minutes.
We're slowly rolling into Montreal after 23 and a half hours.
Please ensure that you
This
have
is it.
all
We
your
did it.
personal belongings with
It went
you.
by so fast. I'm not
It was
gonna
good.
lie.
I liked
it.
it.
was really
There's a
good.
sun in the sky, there's a cloud drifting by. All kinds of birds make you wish you could fly. And in the distance I see someone waving at me. I hope that it's you, but who else?
Okay, we're gonna get off that way, okay?
So we have officially made it to Montreal Central Station. Now we just have to collect our checked luggage, which I've never checked luggage on the train, so we're gonna see how that goes. And then meet up with the other fam jam.
So surprisingly, I love this way more than I expected.
I knew I was gonna like it, and it would basically just like that. So like, I cannot wait to do it again, potentially in the winter too.
Yeah,
Instead
that'd
of
be
summer.
a different, you know,
I know.
different landscape.
And it's so much better than airports where everyone's cranky. Everyone
Yeah.
was so happy
Yeah.
on the train.
Yeah.
Like,
Everyone wanted to like live the experience.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, don't go there for the culinary
No.
experience because you're going to be disappointed. Apart from dessert, oh my goodness, they do know
Every
how
time.
to do dessert.
Every time.
Otherwise, we paid what, 378 Canadian dollars plus tax per person.
Yeah.
But that varies depending on the time of the year, the
Yeah.
day of the week, and all
how
these
close
good things.
you book and everything.
And
like
that was for the sleeper plus class,
Yep.
which, to be honest, is the way to go. But if you want to
Yeah,
save money,
I'll be
economy,
yeah.
you're just not going to sleep very well.
I probably wouldn't be able to do it in economy for the fact of you can't
Yeah.
sleep. But yeah,
So
other than
anyway-
that, we're gonna do it again.
If you want to see more train content, let us know. Maybe we'll go on different trains.
All the trains.
Otherwise, you should check out the train that we did in Switzerland. That was quite something.
Oh, that was cool.
And until next time, see you guys.
And the next one.